And now, from all across Australia,
It's the Aussie Slot Car Show!
live.
Welcome everyone to the Aussie Slot Car Show live.
Hey boys.
I'm DG Raceway. We've got Slot Car HUB, Hughes Garage, and Pat Slots. How we doing, boys?
Good.
Good, buddy.
That's the way. Had a good day?
Had a great
Yeah.
day.
Work all
Awesome.
day.
Work all day, play all night.
Yeah, that's
the way.
it. Shit out.
Okay. No good. We've got a few comments going already, fellas. I don't know if you want to have a bit of a read and welcome some of the guests on the
Bo.
chat for our first episode.
Hey, Bo. Bo's here.
Those here, yeah. Chris, Scott from Mount Duneed Raceway's here as
Yep.
well.
G'day, Scott.
Who else we got?
Pete, track fans, how you going, Pete?
G'day, Pete. Welcome along, mate. Thanks for dropping in. Really appreciate it.
On your Pete. Go, Pete.
On ya.
Oh, Harry's here. Hey, Harry. How are you, Hazza?
G'day, Harry. We've got
Hiya,
Griff.
Harry.
He's up in
Griff.
Bundaberg. G'day, Shane.
Way Shane.
Slot
Got
R's
Josh.
here. Slot R's here. G'day, Dave. Welcome along. Thanks for joining us.
Fox
Good
and
on you,
Walls. is
Dave.
here.
Wow, I can't believe how many people are here.
Hey, Dave.
No
Hey,
Filter
Josh.
Queens.
Shane's
Well,
sister's
great.
here.
That's good. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Joe in Cairns. 3
Hey.
rooms.
Hey, Dick.
Yeah.
Me and my sister have split up.
What?
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's over.
Is it?
Yeah.
Did your wife
no
find
good.
out?
Hey?
Your wife found out? Your
Yeah,
wife
my
found out?
My wife found out.
Always a
Over.
bad thing, mate.
Yeah, no, not good, man.
Tony Drone is here, and Alex from Bonza Slot Cars and Hobbies is here. Thanks for joining
Bonza.
us,
Hey,
Alex. That's
Tony.
great.
Hey, Alex.
Bonza.
How's it going?
Hey, Tony.
That's fantastic. Got a lot of people here. All right. I don't want to keep harping on everyone and just put the whole show on comments. So how about we move it along? We get it going,
let's do
and
it.
let's get into our first segment, which I think is going to be what's new.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay,
Yeah,
so-
that's new.
What's new?
What's new?
So we're gonna hand over to Slot Car Hub, and he's going to talk about what's new.
All right, let's do it. All right, we've got a new Revo here, Escort from Revo Slot. I did a video on these not long ago. This one's pretty flashy. Looks good.
Yeah, it's nice.
Nice blue.
Yeah.
I don't think I've
Very
ever seen a
nice.
slot car with a watch on it, so that's pretty unique.
That's
Got
cool,
another
man. I like that.
Ready to go.
Sorry, mate. I'll.
You're all right.
That's all good.
We'll get that one back.
Yeah, that's
Pretty
a
cool
nice
car.
one.
These guys go really good.
Yeah.
We're back with Dick.
There's a nice three pack, isn't there? A set of 3 in the Escorts coming out, or it is out
Yeah, well, that's the same one as the free pack.
as that one. Okay.
Yeah. So they got different numbers on them, and the windscreen up the top, they got different colours. Is the thing
All right.
that stands out the most.
Right.
But they're very limited. I think there's only 200 worldwide. I think
Oh, wow.
Oh. Cool.
we've got this
Very
livery, the '69 car
Nice.
that stands out heaps.
That's a beautiful looking car, isn't it?
Yeah,
Mm.
it's like
Even I'd be able to follow that around the track.
these go grouse. These hammer. They go really good.
Nice.
That's a nice looking car, man.
Yeah, nice colours.
Yeah.
Really stands out.
Yeah,
If you got seeing problems, you won't have problems seeing that. Then we've got this one, the Alan Mann.
Oh, that
Escort.
one looks nice. That's great.
Yeah, you got that.
That's really nice. Yeah. Look at the stance on that.
Oh, no, I like
That's-
it. They're so low.
That's a low rider. It's red and gold.
They're pretty low.
That's nice.
Ah, cool, man.
With the Escorts, I actually raised the back up a little bit because the inner guard's rubber fraction.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Because when they come brand new, they're all tight and they don't have any float to them or body rock.
So
Right.
so Shane, they've got the same size, the same screw configuration as, say, the Mercedes Revo slide. Is that correct? Like the chassis?
Yeah, identical, mate. Identical.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So I raised the back end of my Escorts because the tyres rub,
Yeah.
and it just makes it rock and float a little bit better and loosens it up more.
Yeah. And you don't, and what about the tyres? Do you do anything to the tyres, Hub?
I just scrub them, just light scrub.
Yeah.
Rubber tyres don't like being trued, and it takes a long time because they get hot. When they get hot, they go bally and ball up.
Yeah.
And once you do that and they get hot and ball up, they're wrecked. They're done.
All right. Yeah.
And we've got another one here from Advanced Slot, which is Pat's car.
Ah,
Hey,
Sorry, I don't have a slide for that one.
that's
No,
all right.
This is Pat's
Yeah, that's
car.
my
So
baby. That's my baby.
you can get all these cars at Bonza. This is where all these cars are from. So it's got the
Show us
drop
the
arm.
Yes. Sorry, go on. Sorry.
There's the inside of it.
very cool.
So it's four-wheel drive.
I like that. How it's four-wheel drive like
And they're
that,
just
not
a rubber
one
tyre,
bit.
Shane?
Yeah, they're really
Sorry,
soft rubber tyre. They're like a muddy terrain, they're really grippy actually. It goes around really good. Then you got your suspension at the back.
Bit of
How
engineering in
cool
that.
is that? That is brilliant, man.
Yeah. So if you got a wooden track, it's not very flat. This would be perfect.
That's good. See, now
Yeah.
that's something that I like. Something a bit different. You know,
Yeah.
something that's not just an everyday sort of thing. You know, that's really different, and that's why I got it. I like that. I reckon it's grouse.
Yeah, you're going to have a ball of it, Pat.
Yeah.
They look good. Underneath's pretty basic, which is good.
Yeah.
That's what you want.
And there's no magnets on that there.
No magnets. No magnets at all.
That's all right. Don't need
It's only
magnets.
got hasn't got a full interior, which is good because a lot of cars have got a full interior. The interior hits on the motor and makes it hard to set them up.
Yeah.
So this has got a lot of space on. You can work with a bit, tune them up better. But I don't reckon you're going to need to tune this much. I can just have fun with it and muck around with the bloody thing.
That's me plan, mate. Yeah, I'm not a real tuner.
Yeah.
That's good.
Just chuck some oil on it, some voodoo drops, and just go for it and have fun with it, man.
Hub, that's why it's at your place for you to put the oil on. Thanks, mate.
I'll do it.
Full
Pete's
service.
asking if you're going to give away some of those escorts, mate.
Actually, hang on. Hub, those, what you're using there, what brand exactly are those and where can we get it?
All right, so that's sewing. I can't say sewing machine oil.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like I think it's called 2-in-1 at Bunnings.
Bunnings?
And this is voodoo drops. There you go. Dick's
What's
got
that?
it. That's voodoo drops. So that goes on your braid.
Yep.
Oh,
And if you want to muck around with your motors a bit and maybe blow them up a little bit, make them smoke and have a bit of fun, put that in there.
Where do you get that from?
That's like you can get that from Slot Car Shop,
Okay. Specialties, slot car
Yeah.
shops.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think Slick 7 make it still, and Skull Auto do it now.
Right.
oh yeah.
You can buy it in a big bottle or little bottles like this. But you need to put that on your braid. It really helps it.
Okay.
Yeah, Pete just said voodoo drops equals braid juice.
Braid juice.
Same thing, yes. Or even Palmer. Palmer does it.
Is that so? What does it do, Shane? Say what it does again. Does it make the electricity flow better through the braids? Is that what it's doing, or what's the purpose
Yeah,
of it?
it gives a better connection.
All right. Yep. Gotcha.
So if I was to get this car and put it on the track with just standard, say it would do 10 seconds flat, and no word of a lie, you put this on the braid, it'll probably pick up 2/10.
Well,
Cool.
100%.
I think it works as a
And-
conditioner too, doesn't it, Shane? It helps
that-
soften
yeah.
the braids.
Yeah, 100. That's what it is. Conditioner. You're right, Dick. Yeah. Conditioner. And no
Wow,
word of a
that's a
lie.
first.
It'll be 2/10 quicker. No word of a lie.
Cool.
Ah,
Cool.
And the car will feel smoother when you're driving it too. Really,
Beautiful.
really
UC
weird.
Slot Cars is here. G'day, Dave.
That's David. Hey, David, how are you?
Who
Okay.
else is in the, who else we got in the chat? I've missed a few of the people in the chat.
Slightly Mad Slot Cars. Fox and Walls.
Slot R,
Josh
Dave.
Cunningham.
Yeah.
Slot R's here.
Bacon and eggs this Sunday, Dave. Bacon and eggs, English breakfast on Sunday, mate. While I'm watching your show, that's for sure. While I'm watching your video. 3 rooms.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, cool. No shelf queens. Well done. Thanks everyone for coming.
Yeah, what
Keep the blades clean
David
too.
wrote just there too. Keeps the braid clean too. He's right about that too.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
stops it from going black.
Ah, yes.
Dave Volks, come along. G'day, Dave. Nice to have you here, mate.
Hey, Dave.
And have a look at
Dave.
this. All the way from Atlanta. Here's Jamal.
Hey,
Hey,
Jamal.
Very
Jamal.
nice to have you
Hey,
here,
Jamal.
mate. Thank you.
Hi,
Thank you
Dave.
very much.
Hi, Dave. Dave and Dave and Dave.
There's a few Daves around.
Yeah.
They're all good. All
Okay,
the
what
Daves
else
are
have you
good.
got there, Shane? Have you got anything else?
This come out about probably 4 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, maybe.
Right.
So this ML.
What's that one?
Very nice.
That's a Fly Ferrari 250.
Oh, yeah.
This is limited edition. This one you can get him in red, blue.
Geez, the paint
Beautiful
looks nice
car.
on that.
Yeah,
That looks great.
That's a famous car. This car. It's in the motorsport world. This is really famous.
Nice
These
car,
are
man.
all. Yeah, these are all sidewinders.
Uh-huh.
All you need to do is change the braid, put some tyres on it, and they'll go okay. Loosen them up a bit.
What sort of tyres do you put on them?
I use MJK.
Yep.
So whatever tyre comes off, I put MJK on. I don't use silicon tyres here.
Is that just because they work best on your track, or are they just a good quality tyre?
Be honest with you, Dick, I've never used silicon, man. Be honest with you.
Yeah.
And silicon cleans the rubber off the track. So if you do, say, 5 heats or 5 races with Revo slots with rubber, and you put a silicon car on with tyres, it will clean the rubber off the track. And the next rubber car you put on with tyres, rubber tyres, it'll be slippery as buggery.
Ah,
Okay.
So
Well, you don't
when
want that.
Slot, 10 years ago, Slot brought out cars and they used to bring spare tyres underneath it, and they were silicon. No one knew. And people used to put the tyres on, and they wondered why the tracks were so slippery, because the tyres Slot were handing out underneath the box was silicon.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting. Hey,
Right.
Hub, here's a great question from MT DG Raceway. Do the different motor positions affect performance?
100%. Yeah, 100%. Angle winders are probably your quickest motor, as in a setup, because the weight of it is in the middle, where sidewinders, all the motors are at the back, which makes too much weight at the back. And for some reason, your inline motors, they just seem to be a lot slower. Don't know why. Just less power. Maybe because it's got a longer shaft on the motor. Maybe, I'm not sure.
Right.
Well, that
But
thing
yeah,
of yours,
just-
that'll have no power at all.
You
Size of that
just
shaft.
got to. The best thing to do is just buy a couple of cars with different motor configurations and work out which one you like. Because some people don't like.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Here's an interesting comment from Bo. A small
Yeah.
drop of ballistol oil, known as gun cleaning, will clean
Yeah.
the braids, protect the rails, non-inox, from corrosion and leads the current better. I also use it for the axles.
Okay. Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
Every
Yeah.
day's a school day, fellas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bo,
If it
Bo's
works,
pretty
it works,
switched on.
stick with it.
He's told me a few things. Bo has. He's mentioned a couple of things to me. Bo knows what he's doing.
No,
Yep.
no. Shelf Queens has got a question. Have MJK released tyres for the Carrera NASCARs yet?
No.
There you go. You heard it here, straight from
I
Hub's
think-
mouth.
I think Paul Gage tyres are doing it as we speak.
Right.
Where are they? America?
Yeah, America. Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah. You can
Hey,
get
Reece.
them here. But
Reece is
you
here.
can buy
Hey,
full
Reece.
gauge size here.
G'day, Reese.
G'day, Reece.
Hey, Reece.
Garage Slotneck is here. Hello.
There you go, Reece.
Right. Oh,
So-
that's nice.
I raced with Reece on Saturday nights, and he gave his car to me because I didn't have one to race.
Oh, yeah.
It's a Carrera stock car, which I'm going to fix him up. I'm going to give him something for it. But I'm
That
in the
looks
middle
good.
of fixing.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
That's the rest of it.
Yeah.
Katie just made an appearance.
looks like I've been tuning it.
Yeah. I've just pulled it apart and started putting it back together. I straightened the chassis and that.
Oh,
That's
good.
all I've got, Dick.
That's all you got.
Oh.
No worries. Well,
Just that. Sorry. They're amazing, mate.
well, that
Thanks for
was
showing
what's
us,
new.
dude.
Thanks,
Cool.
thanks, Shane. Excellent. Okay. What else would you like to talk about tonight?
Oh, whatever. Who's there? Who else is
Whatever.
in the chat? Let's see. Oh, yeah. Chris. Hey, Chris.
Yeah, g'day, Chris.
Chris.
Bathurst
Hey,
this
here's
weekend.
a question. We've got the big
Absolutely.
Bathurst race coming up on Sunday. So what's the hot
we have.
tip? Who's going to win it?
Hopefully a Camaro.
Ooh,
Camaro, eh?
I'd like to
Yeah.
see that get up again.
Yeah.
Any team in
that'd be nice.
particular? Any names?
Probably Red Bull, I'm tipping. Be favourites, wouldn't they?
Hopefully
Really?
not. Hopefully not. They're winning everything.
Maybe Will Davison in the Mustang and the Shell liveries. They've been pretty quiet all year. They're due for a big win.
Right.
They're normally quick
Okay.
around Bathurst.
Josh Cunningham, he reckons Red Bull.
Yeah. Josh, hey,
But
Josh.
that's the easy way out, Josh. Okay. All right. How are we going for time? 17 minutes in, fellas. How about we ask everyone what's on their bench? So in this segment, we're going to ask, what have you been working on? And it doesn't have to be a slot car. It can be anything. It can be some scenery items. It can be anything at all. Controllers, anything at all. So what's on your bench? Let's get some comments happening. And we'll start off while the guys adding some comments. We'll talk about what we've been doing, what we've been working on our bench.
Cool. Who's going first?
Who's going first?
Go, Pat.
Ah.
Come on, Pat.
All
Go
right.
on, Pat.
So I've got a couple things that I'm going to be doing. The first one I'm starting this next week is my midget build that Harry Wise sent me from Home Racing World.
Nice.
So,
Excellent.
yeah, and I think Shotgun Day, I think they all have, but I think Area 51's got a good video, on YouTube, which I'm going to suss out, and it runs through it all and stuff like that. But I'll probably do the body first and then start with the chassis and get me bits and pieces. So that's something I'm going to look at. And the next thing I'm going to look at as well is what I'm going to do on this, because I've got the Scale Electrics track and it's not digital. So what I'm planning on doing is having a ghost car on the track. But the ghost car is going to be controlled with a variable speed adapter, like a variable speed power supply that I'm going to run. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a switch in that will run a variable speed power supply, which will be separate to my power supply with a switch, so I can switch either track. And then I can have a ghost car going around, and then I can have a play, with my controller and stuff. And then the ghost car will be going around, and I'll give that a go. I don't know. I'll probably blow it up and send it to Slot R. I don't know, but we'll see how it goes. I'll give it a go. I like my.
You're going to have a dial, Pat, like a turn dial.
Yes. So you'll be able to dial the speed. Just get a speed till the car's going around at a nice speed where it's not going to fly off the track, and then I can have a bit of a play, But also, I can put that switch in so I can swap tracks. So then I just change controllers. I can change controllers, just grab the other controller, but the other track will be powered from that power supply as well. So I'll be able to switch between the two. Yeah, that's what's on my bench.
Use the car with a good magnet in it, Pat, so it doesn't come off as much too, like a strong magnet.
And do you know what car? I'll show you the car that I've got that doesn't come off, and this is going to sound silly. There's two of them.
Yeah.
There's this one, the DeLorean, and the DeLorean from the original Back to the Future. So the first DeLorean that Scale Electric's released. This one hugs the track amazingly. I guess it's the way the body is. I don't know, but it just sits on the track and you can fly this thing around, which is good for that purpose. Yeah. And the other,
I thought they would have used. Sorry, Pat. I thought they would have used the DeLorean from the third movie. Wasn't that a train? That'd go around like it's on tracks.
Oh yeah, Dick. You idiot. And the second car that flies around. This is real Hub. I'm gonna bring this down when I come and pick my car up.
Yeah.
This is the Mercedes at Scale Electric, but it's the Mercedes. I don't know what it is. You know me. I don't know. It's yellow. It's a yellow Mercedes, but it's got a really flat chassis, and it really hugs the track, and it runs like a dream. This is a very, very fast car. So I'll be curious to see how this goes on your track, man. I'm going to give it a go. This is the car.
Well, I've got 3 of them. They go really good. They really.
So you've got these ones, Hub, on your
I've got 3 of them. I think.
Oh, sorry.
He knows exactly where they are too.
I've only got one.
You want me to show you? I'll show you.
Yep.
Yeah.
While you're doing that, I'll go through a couple of comments. So Mount Dunedin Raceway is carving up foam for his scenery. He had a video out earlier this week doing a lot of work on his track. So that's good to see. Good on you, Scott. And Shane up in Bundaberg's printing figures. He's got a 3D resin printer and he's printing some figures. So that's good. Chris has got a couple of Pioneer Legends. He's going to do some work on those by the sounds of things.
Oh, they're grouse. I love the Legends.
Yeah, grouse cars.
Yeah, man.
And Pete's got a Ford Escort Mark III RS Turbo data post kit.
I've got something to show, Pete.
What's that all about, Pete? Tell us.
Didn't Pete want me to send him one of these? He's already got one. He doesn't need one, does he?
He's just being greedy, mate.
Good on you, Pete.
And look at this one. This is great. Dave Volk, getting into a little car tuning on your hub. Your videos have been great. So you're always helping someone.
Yeah,
Shane. That's great.
Bloody oath.
Thanks for watching.
I'll tell you the best thing that's helped me, what Hub's taught me, and I must say I've only heard it on your channel, but I mean others may have said it. I know I've said it before, but it's the running, putting the car the other way and running it backwards, man. I don't laugh because it bloody helps so much. It changes the whole car, and it's amazing. I haven't tried it. It's a really good thing to do, and I do it. Yeah. I did it, and with all my cars, and they run just freaking awesome, heaps better.
Here's these Mercs.
Ah, there you go. So they run their Scale Electric.
Yeah, they're Scale Electric. Yeah.
And they run good around your track. Beautiful.
These go grouse.
And have you put any weight or anything in them?
All I've done is loosen them up, glued the motor in, glued the bearings in, MJK, screwed the front tyres, changed the braid. The number to the MJK, if anyone wants to know, is 4205 for the rear tyre.
That's a great way of keeping track of your tyres and what goes on what car. I really like that. I'm going to start doing that myself.
Yeah, just makes it easier.
Yeah. Harry's testing some Paul Gage tyres on his 124 scale BMW.
Oh, nice.
How's that going, Harry? What else? Who else has got something going on? Slightly Mad Slot Cars is playing with his Scale Electric box. Okay.
I think there's so many things you can do. You know, there really is, even whether it's tuning cars, whether it's, mucking around with the power like I do, or just there's so many things you can always do. And I think it never ends. And that's why I love it so much. There's so many aspects to it.
Every car is different.
Yep.
There's a comment from Garage Slotnik, mate.
Right. Whose go is it? Hughesy. What's Hughesy doing? What's on your bench?
What am I doing? Well, no doubt. I've been building some more mag rack buildings, but I'm not going to reveal that till the weekend. But I've started trying to tune this guy.
Oh, yes.
And I got a weird issue happening. Can you
Yeah.
see the crap that's coming off the tires?
It's touching on the body.
Well,
Are they touching on the body?
it's just clearing it. But there's bits of tire everywhere, and I can't see what the hell's going on.
It's
Have you?
hub. It's touching on the body. I had the same problem. Can I get my one? Yeah.
Yeah, I can't see it properly.
Yeah, it's too difficult on this phone.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Shane?
there's big chunks.
Is there?
Yeah. Underneath. There's on this car. It's the same. This is the same car. Yeah. It's the
Yeah.
same car hub. Yeah.
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 All right. So underneath the see right on the corner. Oh, hang on. See where my finger is pointing. Where am I? Oh, hang on. Up higher. Sorry. See that little sharp bit right there?
Yeah, is that it?
I reckon if you knock what I done, and it's probably the wrong thing to do, right? But what I done is I just touched it with the file a little bit, or even with the Stanley knife blade, and just took that little point off, and it stopped. That's
Right.
what happened on my car. But
All
maybe
right.
there's a way of, because you've got rubber underneath these screws. Oh, I've got to hold it up to the bloody camera. So you got rubber underneath there, haven't you, hub? Washers,
yeah.
like little washers, and you can
Yeah,
raise the
rubber,
body
yeah.
a bit. Yeah, and I believe you can raise the body a little bit if you wanted to, or lower it.
You probably want to lower it more than anything. You can move the back wheels in a little bit, Shane.
Can you see all the chunks coming out of that tire?
A little bit, yeah. A little bit.
It's very close to the body.
Yeah, they are close.
No, Shelf Queens is asking, why does the backwards thing work, hubby?
I got no
Go.
idea. I
I
got
know.
no idea.
I know.
What is it, Pat?
Go,
Here it
Pat.
comes.
It's because the motor will always hang on.
I just do it and it works. I've been doing it for
Yeah.
years. And
So what I did some research on it, and
Yeah.
when the motor's always going the same way, it's always running the same way inside the motor. It's wearing it, right, and it's also
Yeah.
getting a lot of buildup of that stuff. I don't know what it's called, right, but it's getting a buildup.
yeah.
Right? When you run it the other way, it frees that. It frees the whole thing and it makes it more circular again, because what the motor's doing, and it sounds silly, because it's only running the one way, it's wearing it only one way, right, over time. If you reverse it, it frees it up a little bit, right? And then that gives it that free run. Look, I read that and it works. And I didn't read it. I didn't read it on a site that was to do with slot cars. I just read it on something to do with motors. It might have been aeroplane, like something like that. But that's what with the motors. So that's why when you run them backwards for a little bit,
Yeah.
and then but you don't do it all the time. Is that right, Shane? The hub? Well,
It depends. If you put your car on the track and it's a bit sluggish, I normally do it.
right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
I
but
don't think it does. It doesn't do any damage to the motor or anything
No,
like that.
No,
It just helps free it up.
Yeah, 100%. Well,
Well, there you go. Some great, well explained, Pat. That's bloody good.
Thanks.
Who would have thought that the bloke who does a roundup knows anything about slot cars?
Well, like I said before, mate, every day's a school day. Pete's saying his Escort build is a wide on Wednesdays thing, but that's for another stream. Just a
he's talking
greedy
about
self-promotion.
he's talking about this green and gold one from Scale Electric, I think.
Yeah.
It's just come out. It's got a big wing on the back. I think he's talking about.
Yeah, I think I did see that, yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice car.
Tony Drone, he said that's a great tyre tip, Shane.
Oh, that'd been a Mercedes. Thanks, Tony.
There's a question there from Jamil. Is asking Hughesy something.
What's he asking?
The last comment. What buildings are you working on?
Well, I'll tell you one of them. I'm working on a Firestone crosswalk gantry thingy, the classic Firestone one. So there you go. I'm trying
When do we get to see
to
that?
paint it differently. I'm using metallic paints and lots of gold. Lots of gold.
Loving the gold, Shane, at the moment.
Loving the gold. I'm in gold mood this week.
Yeah. What do you got, Dick?
Well, you might have seen the video I put out during the week involving this little guy.
Uh-huh.
Love them.
I took it out of the box and I threw it straight on the track when we got them because believe it or not, Mrs. DG wanted to have a run with, it's there somewhere, the other one, the JPS liveried one. And I just threw it on the track and threw it on. They're very noisy and a bit clunky. So I opened this up the other night and I put a bit of the old, this is pretty old now. This is going back. I don't know if you can read that.
Yeah, Palmer.
Yeah, the old lube. And put a bit of that on the crown and pinion and loosened off a couple of screws, bit of oil on the axles, threw it back on the track, and wow, what a difference it makes. I'm having too much fun with this thing. I really am. Bloody fantastic. Good fun.
Yeah.
You can really get them to slide too.
Have you loosened up the body a bit?
I have, yeah.
Yeah, that's good. And use wet and dry dick on the tyres. Like 1200.
See it. I haven't got any at the moment, mate, but I have used what I had, which was the finest sandpaper I had, and it's just enough to take the ever so slightly edge off it. Yeah. And mate, just fantastic. Grips like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah, and the more laps you do, the tyres get grippier and grippier.
Yeah, but at the moment I'm enjoying the slide, so I don't want to lose that. That's just the way I roll.
They actually look good on your video, the slides.
Yeah, I was wrapped when I saw that. I thought I've got to slow that down and put a bit of slow-mo in.
So. It looked grouse.
Yeah,
well, I've had
thanks, mate.
Off camera, I've had my one do a 360 and go back on the track, and I thought, I wish I caught that. It just went around the curve, did a 360, and went back. I was brilliant, the Pioneers.
Awesome.
That's good. Good stuff.
Here we go.
What's on your bench?
Josh has said bushes only wear one way, so reversing cleans out, makes shit spin around, and freeze it up.
There you go.
There you go.
On
Very
Josh.
Australian explanation.
Work, Joshy.
Perfect.
On your Joshy.
Seats the motor correctly, says 3 rooms.
Ah.
Yeah, what are you doing, Hub?
What am I doing? This little beauty. If I can open it. Little Tirana.
Yeah.
Aha.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So
I nearly grabbed one of those during the week.
Yeah, this is a nice one. This is a Bob Jane one. Another good Aussie livery. They don't go real good, but they're good fun.
No, they don't.
Look good.
They look great. Yeah.
Yeah. I leave the original tyres on these because the MJKs are just too sticky. They tip over.
Yeah.
So these ones are for like sliding around. If you get all 4 of you on the lane on the same track with 4 of them, it's good racing, you know.
Yeah. If there's anyone in the chat that has lowered these Tiranas or made them handle better, please post your tips.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind knowing about them ones. I've done nothing to my ones. Just loose. I've actually taken the screws out of the other ones completely. There's no screws in there.
Right.
Because the body's that tight on the chassis. I've taken the screws out to get a bit of rock in it.
Yeah.
So that's the only
it
way
worked?
to rock a bit.
Yeah.
But they look good.
Chris has built his 4 light tower. He loves it, but he messed it up a bit. But the next kit he gets, he will know more knowledge.
That's all right. That's all part
That's what it's all about.
Yeah, man. Good on you, Chris. That's good, mate. Good on you.
Got to have a go.
Yeah, man. Look at me. I've blown up 20 controllers. I'm still going. They're all at Slot Art Place. They're everywhere. I've got them all over the world. All my stuff that I blow up's all over the world. I don't know where it is, but yeah, it's what you learn. And you know what? I love it. I don't even care if I blow it up. I love it, you know, because it's not that expensive at the end of the day compared to other hobbies. You know what I mean? Compared to other things, like if you play golf or you buy a new golf club or something, you know what I mean? It's not that expensive. So if you stuff something up, big deal. You know, you just move on and learn and do it on the next one, whatever, right?
And that's fine while it's still a hobby. But when you start going racing, I caught Marty at Two Lines today, and he was talking about how much he spent on one car to go racing, and it ended up being $230 American dollars.
Oh wow!
Wow,
that's a lot of money.
That's a lot.
No, I'm still enjoying a hobby. I'm not racing. What about you, Shane? You race a lot of cars. Do you find you spend a lot more money?
Dave,
me?
Yeah.
Sorry, slow.
No, I don't spend a lot of money. No.
Okay, well you better tell Marty not to worry about it.
Well, he's doing it up in NSR, that little pink one, 908, I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Bought a
race
whole
all
heap of
my.
parts.
I just tune what I've got. I don't even have a tyre truer, man. Like seriously, I don't tune my tyres with a tyre. I don't have a tyre truer. So
Well, that goes back to Dave's question on the screen, mate. Do you put any water on that wet and dry, or do you just use it dry?
if the tyre's really bad, I'll use a bit of water.
Okay.
Okay.
Rubber, like I said before, rubber tyres hate the heat. Don't like getting hot.
But the MJKs don't mind dry?
They're urethane.
Yeah. So they don't mind the dry sanding?
Yeah, they got to be dry. Don't do that wet.
Okay.
Yeah, same with Paul Gage. They're urethane
Okay.
too. Yeah.
Right.
Cool.
But I don't know.
Okay.
You can try something else.
I don't know everything he says.
No, I don't.
Jeez.
So are we about
It's not what he
ready to
tells us
bring on
off
the
screen.
guests?
Yeah, so let's do it.
Well, that was what's on your bench.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, that's cool. That's good. That
Okay.
we learned a lot from everyone else what's on their bench as well. So that's a really good segment. A brilliant idea. Excellent.
Tony reckons you got screws loose.
Which one?
Tony.
Of course.
Hey, does Tony want to
Hub
come
likes
on?
a loose screw.
If you want to join us, Tony, click the link and we'll put you up. Oh, how quick's that?
Oh, he's
Oh,
not
bloody
like-
hell.
oh, he's in the kitchen making a sandwich. Hurry up, Tony.
It's Tony Droney, everyone.
What's going on, boys?
Hey,
Hey,
Tony, how
Tony.
are you,
Hey,
buddy?
mate.
Good to have you,
How are
mate.
Good on
Thanks.
you, Tones.
Very good. How's the NT tonight?
Yeah, lovely, boys, lovely. Yeah, let me give you the last bit of the sunset. Have a look at this for a cracker.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
that's
look at
sensational.
Good on you, Tones.
Yeah, we don't get that down here.
Over the mango trees. And I just went and picked some
Beautiful.
mangoes to Savi.
nice.
Ooh, what are you doing with them? You making jam?
Yeah, well, I've got 10 acres of mango, so I've got 600 trees.
Wow.
Wow.
So I've got a freezer full, and then I lease them all out to a Vietnamese farmer, and he comes in and picks them all and takes them to his warehouse.
Oh, yeah, good.
Wow.
Good on you, mate.
Yeah, no, it's a
That,
bit
that,
too
that
much.
pays for a few slot
600
cars.
trees is a bit too much for me to handle, so you got to lease them out, you know.
Yeah, that's it. And what have you been working
Where
on,
is he?
Tony? What have you been working on?
Where'd he go?
Where is he? He's gone.
Oh, no,
Hang
here
on.
it comes.
Oh, no, there
There
he is.
he is. What are you working on there, Tones? What you got going?
Well, little sneak peek on next video, which just come in the mail today because I only get mail 3 times a week up here in the sticks
Oh,
of
look
Darwin.
out.
I got 2 Subarus for you New Zealanders,
Nice.
and for us Aussies, I got 2 WRXs
Love them.
Yeah.
matching. Well, number 1 and number 2 Rally SCX Retro Ninka Retro.
Where are you
Cool.
getting them from, Tony? Where are you sourcing them?
Man, I've turned into a bloody eBay nut, eh?
Good on you, mate. That's all right. Good on you.
No,
So you're
I'm
buying-
always
Buying
Yeah.
exclusively off eBay?
no. Facebook Marketplace too. You guys probably know that fella. Is it Alan Hibbard?
Yeah.
He's a
Alan Hibbard, yep.
Yeah, and Scale X seller.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Over
yeah.
in
So
Perth.
no, and Bonza, of course. Yeah, I try
Mhm.
and share the love.
Yeah.
Yeah, good on you.
Good man.
No, good to have you in there. Also, I got my new shirt on. I went and seen Spider Bait on the weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Woohoo.
Yeah, we had a good
Plugs
little,
all around from Tony.
barbecue festival on this weekend. Just passed, and you know all the slow cooked meats and everyone trying to compete with their briskets and
Yeah.
all that sort of stuff, you know. And then the highlight band was Spider Bait, so it just went off. It was great.
Oh, that would have been
Yeah,
great,
don't like
mate.
a barbecue. Don't like a barbecue at all, fellas.
Who's the vegan of the group?
Oh, that'd be Pat.
No friggin' way.
He's always going on about his grass around his pool. So
Oh, you've got
Yeah,
to
he
hook
likes
us.
to- likes
That's
to
what
eat
I'm
the
looking
grass.
after it. You've got to look
He's
after
bought-
it.
He's bought bird feature.
yeah,
Yeah, thanks, Hub.
Bird
Thanks,
farm.
Hub. At least mine's not getting cultivated by a dog.
Oh, mate.
oh, don't go there, Pat.
Don't.
Don't go there, Pat.
It looks like there's been a war in my backyard with freaking landmines going off every 5 seconds.
Hub a month ago, Hub would have had the nicest lawn probably in Australia.
Yeah, it was perfect.
And he's so particular with his lawn that he's even got a trampoline, and he would move the trampoline so the grass underneath wouldn't die. And now he's got a new dog, and the dog's just run riot and dug holes everywhere.
Oh, that's not good, man. You walk home, you come home, you open the back door, and the dog's got a garden light in its mouth. It's not good. It's not good.
Give us a look at your layout, Tony. Show everyone your layout.
Yeah, I suppose it got the outside night light on, but you know, I've tried to, with this layout. I've tried to keep it flat, you know, because I think it's been coming up better on camera. But there, got me little new Temu trees that you guys have put me onto. Well, one of you guys did, I'm pretty sure.
No, they're rubbish, mate. You want to get some gum trees, mate?
Oh, mate. No, seriously, man, they are spectacular.
They are.
They are cracking trees, man. You should.
I'll send you some, mate.
Somehow get some production going on them, and I'll tell you, they'd sell like hotcakes on bloody eBay Marketplace, Etsy, all those sort of joints.
It keep me bloody busy too, mate.
It would. It would. I've even. I had one of my lovely subscribers from Sydney. His name's Michael. He reached out and he asked for some of the 3D printed the barriers that I was printing. So
good stuff.
Yeah, no. I asked him what sort of length that he wanted. He wanted sort of 60 to 80 centimeters, and printed them off for him and sent them down to Sydney. He's wrapped.
Oh, good on you, Tony.
It's a great community, isn't it? A bunch of
mate. Yeah,
it is,
I love it.
Slot car drivers. Yeah, it's fantastic. Do you do a lot of printing?
No, just because I've only got this slot car bug early 24, so I'm only what is it, October? 10 months into collecting.
Yep.
So
doing all right by the looks of things.
And I think probably 4 months ago, I got that little Bamboo Labs A1 mini printer.
Right.
Yeah.
And I tell you guys, if you are looking at getting into the 3D printing, that Bamboo Labs whole ecosystem is just so easy, man. You can literally send prints from the phone straight to the printer, not even needing a laptop.
Right.
And print away, or you can get a little bit more technical and go in there and change scale or specs, make it bigger, smaller, whatever, you know, get right into it.
Yeah.
But for the
what sort of resin do you use?
Well, I'm not even into resin yet, so I've only sort of delved into PLA.
Right. Okay.
PETG and ABS.
What's that? Pay as you go, is it?
No, they say that the PETG is a lot stronger. So if you're going to make a garden spike or a garden tool, you'll make it out of PETG.
There you go, Hub. Solar lights, the dogs.
Yeah, stuff like that. It's a bit stronger than PLA.
I hate solar lights. Can't stand solar. Hey, Tony, are they mango trees on your slot car track?
No, those little ones up the back, those ones there are called a desert rose.
Okay.
What's that?
They look a bit palm tree, you know. That was my first attempt at scenery.
Yeah, cool.
It's Bogan Scenery 101.
That's the way to go, mate.
Nothing wrong with Bogan scenery, mate. We've all been there.
That's a Nico track, isn't it, Tony?
Yeah, Ninko, mate. Love it.
Yeah.
It's real grippy.
Yeah, it's grippy, yeah.
It's got that real nice texture, you know.
Did you buy that new, Tony?
No, that's what got the bug started, man, was a bloody eBay score early this year from a chap in Melbourne. And he just had a big bundle. It was not quite all this because I've been in contact with him afterwards and I've bought a heap more stuff off him since then.
Yeah.
But he's a bit of a Ninko, man. I think he's a bit shy. He doesn't want me to say his name anymore, but he's a big player down in Melbourne with Ninko stuff. You guys probably know him. And,
I think I do. I think I used to race with him.
Yeah, so top bloke, lovely bloke. I just don't think he wants to be hassled that much.
Yeah, I think that's him. Very private guy.
But love the Ninko, and I've also, when I first got the bug, I bought the Carrera Digital,
Yeah.
But I'm just lacking space for that Carrera digital. You know, it takes up such a large footprint.
Yeah, it does. It does.
I love the whole lane changing and, you know, linking it up to Smart Race and doing all that and have the call outs and the whole stats that it keeps on your cars. Like, that's unreal.
Yeah.
But then I got the Ninko set. I went down the analog rabbit hole and I thought, I'm buying all these analog cars. I might as well just stick with it, you know. So maybe 2025 will be a bit more of a digital year.
Well, you heard it first.
Yeah, well,
I don't know if you can see the comments on the screen, Tony, but Dave Volk said he feels like holding hands now with that sunset.
Can you show it again, just for Dave?
No, it's all gone, mate.
Is it gone? No, it's gone. There you go. You lost the moment, Dave.
Yeah. if he ever comes up to Darwin, I'll take him to the sunset markets in the city.
Oh,
and
nice.
I'll tell you, it's a crack up, eh? You'll have 1,000 or more people on the beach, and when the sun goes down, they all stand up and applaud like Pink Floyd just played.
Oh, really?
Is that up at Mindle Beach?
Yeah, Mindle Beach Markets, eh? It's a crack up.
Was there about 30 years ago, mate. Fantastic.
Yeah, no, it still is. Same thing. Nothing much has changed. Just great food, sunset, live music.
Yep.
Darwin
More people
atmosphere.
these days, I suppose, than what there was 30 years ago.
Yeah,
more crowded.
Yeah, the car park and that fills up quick. You got a big long walk.
Yeah.
You don't get there early.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, I love Darwin, man. Darwin sucks for the fact that it's got no hobby shops at all.
Yeah, really?
Well, I've been in Darwin nearly 15 years. When I first turned up in town, it was awesome. We had two actual old school local hobby shops. One was called Yees, YEES, and he was an Asian gentleman, and it was around for 30 plus years, and it closed down, and we were shattered. And there was one guy left, and then we also had Toy World. A big Toy World.
Yeah.
But the big Toy World shut down, and then the last hobby shop shut down. So now we're all just buying online, man. You know, Hobbies Direct, Bonza, Mr. Slot Car.
Yeah.
So but postage is pretty good. But you know, if you break something, you can't fix it straight away if you haven't got spares. You know.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, it's true, man.
Yeah, especially with like my RC cars, I've got buckets and buckets under here of just brand new spares in the bag ready to go. So quite a few.
Hey, Dave Volk has said someone mentioned printing. The Bamboo is a great filament printer, and Dave would know.
Yeah, you can't beat it for entry level. Well, even for the pros, if you want to go gangbusters, they've got ones called the A1 Carbon, and that thing will print bloody Magneto's head in a couple of hours, you know. But for the basic little stuff, I think I got my printer. It was a little special going on at the time. It was about under $600 with like 3 rolls of filament, you know.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Posted
cheap,
to Darwin. So
that's good.
I was pretty happy with
Half
that.
of that'd be postage.
Yeah, it was probably, I think it was best part of $100 postage.
Yeah.
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 Hey, Tony, do you have problem with your track getting dirty outside like that? You got to clean it a lot, or?
Yeah, well, no, I'm pretty anal with it. I do wipe it down pretty much every day because I do use it every day. Like it's like a car, you know. If you don't use it and you get dodgy stale fuel or something, she won't want to start, you know. But if I tend to use this thing nearly every afternoon for a good little hit. And it just keeps it fresh. I just get the little microfiber cloth, give it a wipe over.
They don't have any.
Put anything on the rails?
No, well, because it is a second-hand track, I've got occasional little piece that's got some corrosion on it, but then I'll hit that with the wet and dry, and then come back over with that auto sole, you know.
Oh yeah.
A little bit of that metal polish, and that sort of that really helps it. Where is it?
You should try. Have you tried the inox? Have you tried the inox, Tony?
Yes, I am a big fan of inox, but it does make it a little bit greasy, a bit slippy. You know?
It does. But if you get the rag and just put it on the what do you call it?
It's brilliant.
Yeah,
it's a bit expensive.
I've tried it all. I'll send you a couple. I've got heaps here. I get it, but I find if get me off that thing, weird dick, bloody make me smaller again. I find if you just grab a little bit, like the width of your finger, spray, and then just go around the track every couple of weeks or week, you just get that good flow, and the power seems to go right around. Hub, stop laughing.
Yeah, no, and I've also taken on the tips like the oils and stuff. So I've got well, it's faded now, but that's like similar to a Singer sewing oil, you know.
See, you know, when you use the auto sol on your track, right? Doesn't that if you don't get it on the what do you call on the rails? Like it really tints it, doesn't it? It makes it white.
Yeah,
it can. Yeah, I don't know.
It can be messy. It can be messy.
I used to use it, and I've gone right off it. Well, I actually watched a video on trains, so it was to do with trains. And this guy, you know, everyone's there cleaning their rails and doing all this, and they've got their those like they're like a races. They go around the track and that they've got little bits of metal in them anyway. And they're cleaning it, but he just said he hasn't cleaned his wheels or his rails in years. He goes, he puts a little bit of inox on there. Anyway, that's what he said, and I tried that, and I've never looked back. But like we say, everyone's different. They've got their own little tips and tricks, and that's fantastic, you know. But
no,
it worked for me. But just it didn't take anything off the track. I noticed when I was like in the beginning, I was using metho, I was using all this stuff, and it was damaging me track and auto sol. And I found that it was smoothing the track and it was losing the grip or whatever. And I just find the inox doesn't do that as long as you don't go nuts with it and make it slippery.
Yeah, no, that's very true. Like I've gone, with the auto sol, you got to tape. I pretty much tape off the rails,
right,
you know, so it doesn't make a mess. Otherwise, it does get that white chalkiness going.
Yeah.
Dave's asking what type of rails are on the Ninko track. Is it stainless?
I think they are, man. I'm pretty sure it's a quality stuff because this
but if
track
you get rust on it,
doesn't have to be near 20 years old. You know,
They're not bad.
That's not. Yeah. That's pretty good considering it's outside. That's really good, isn't it?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, no, it holds up real well. Yeah, no, it holds up real well.
It looks pretty good. Yeah. Okay.
Great. And I tell you what, it's been great to see everyone back. Happy days on a chat again, man. It's been a quiet, somber couple of weeks, man. I've been up here lonely, no live chats. I got me little little fix here and there, and Slotcar HUB, everyone's individual channels. But it's actually great to get a crew back together and get a good vibe going again, man. You know.
Good on your time.
Thanks, Tony. Thanks, mate. Well, it took us a while to get the courage up to do it.
Well, you always need a ringleader, mate. So DG, you're like the new Seinfeld. You're Jerry Seinfeld.
Hardly.
Well, that means Hub's got to be George. Hub's got to be George.
As long as I'm not Elaine.
What's that dance she does?
Watch Seinfeld on the live. I don't know what you're talking about.
Good show, Seinfeld.
Best show ever made, I reckon.
Good show.
Yeah,
really?
I love it, man. I love it.
Yeah.
Big fan.
Thanks, Pete.
All right. Well, thanks, Tony. Double thumbs up and some fireworks for Tony.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it, eh?
Thanks for coming on, mate.
Good on you,
Anytime,
Tony.
boys. Anytime. Support it. Slot cars forever. Slot cars are back.
Yeah, good on you, Tony.
Yes, they are.
Bloody
Thanks,
legend,
Tony.
mate.
See you, boys.
See you,
See you,
mate.
buddy.
See you, mate.
See you, mate.
Oh, that was good.
Very
nice.
cool.
That was really
Tony's
good.
a top bloke, man.
Let's go through some comments, fellas. UC Slot Cars is asking, wouldn't WD-40 work on the rails?
Yeah, it would. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
I think I've seen them. No, I've seen WD. I've seen people use WD 100%, but I think that's more oil based, isn't it? Hub? Is it more of an oily?
That's a lubricant, like a lubricant, isn't it? I think.
Yeah.
Well, it's a water displacer. That's why it's called WD. It's a water displacer.
Yeah, but I think the inox is more of a
It's a silicon spray, isn't it?
And do you know why it's called WD-40? I mean water disperser, but do you know why the 40's there?
No.
Go on, Pat.
I'm going to tell you because they did. Oh, here we go with that big bloody picture again. It was the 40th attempt at getting it right because there was WD1, WD2. Anyway, they got to 40, they got it right, and they kept the name WD-40.
Right, that's enough. Thanks, Pat.
He's gone.
That's true.
It's
very
true.
good.
Is that a true story?
That's true. Yes, that's true.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
That
Yep.
is. Wow.
Oh, you don't
Well, for
believe
knowledge,
Pat?
mate, I'm telling you, it's not all about the roundup. I know other stuff too, you know.
Pat
Okay.
knows a lot about Weed Killer. He really does. Pete from Track Fans has said, well said, Tony, good to have the boys on the screen. Thanks, Pete. Good on you, mate.
Thanks.
Thank you, Pete.
Thank you.
What else? Oh, geez, he's very, very kind, isn't he? He's saying I'm really killing it on the controls. All I'm doing is killing the
he's
controls.
Doing good. You're doing good, Dick. You're doing a great job.
Hey,
Yeah, you're doing a good, Dick. Thank you, mate.
Pat, don't forget to plug your charger in before you go to bed too.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, you brought that up, didn't you? You had to bring it up. I'm not going anywhere near that.
Be careful with that charger, mate. Oh, all right, it's getting a bit ugly. All right, fellas. Well, unless there's anything else anyone wants to talk about, I think we might just about wrap it up because we've gone 56 minutes and we said we'd like to keep it to an hour. So does anyone else have anything they wish to talk about, anything they want to say?
Well, do we want to have our favourite car of the week that we
can do that if you like, if you want to squeeze that in.
That'd be cool.
It's the slot car of the week. So what is, all right, Shane, Hub, you've always got one. What's your favourite slot car of the week?
This one.
The Warsteiner.
Only because I raced last Saturday night and I absolutely killed it. That hammered, went really well. I won the class for the whole night, so I'm in love with it at the moment.
Any tuning done on that one?
Yeah, heaps. That's
You're not going to tell us, are you?
Yeah, I've lowered it. Put the tape in between the two bits of chassis, done the gear mesh, cleaned the tyres up a bit, cleaned the front tyres up a bit. That's about it. Ran the motor backwards, cut on the other side of the motor, it's got tape on it. I've cut a hole in that to let it breathe, let the air get out of the motor. That's about it, man. I love tuning Revo slots.
That's your basic go-to, isn't it? Your basic go-to tune on a Revo?
Yeah, I love doing Revos. I love Revos. I've got heaps of Revos. I love them. They're good. $110 or whatever they are, $100, 120. I don't know. They're just worth it.
Yeah, they are. I agree.
You don't need to buy tyres. You don't need to buy bray. You don't need to buy anything. Bit of masking tape and a bit of paper. Voodoo drops. Done.
We're going to have to raid your supply of voodoo drops you keep talking about.
That's all I've got left. That's it.
That'll do.
My dad normally gives it to me because he buys it in a big jar.
Uh-huh.
Oh, righto.
So if you're watching Dad, you need to come and top it up.
Dad.
You can't get it at Coles or Safeway.
Where do you get it?
Mr. Slot Car Armchair stuff, just slot car shops.
So slot car shops, yeah, okay, right.
Yeah.
What's your slot car? What's your one, Hughesy?
My favourite one of the week is also a Revo slot, and it's this Viper PlayStation.
Yeah, sick of
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh, the PlayStation, yeah.
Can't beat the PlayStation. Have you driven it yet?
Very nice.
Yeah, this is going fantastic straight out of the box. I did do a little bit of oil in the spots, but it really didn't eat it out of the box. It just flew. I couldn't believe it. So
Nice. Yeah.
very nice.
Good stuff.
Yeah, really nice.
Beautiful livery.
What have we got? Harry said we've done a good job on the first show. Thanks, Harry. Good on you, mate.
Thanks, Harry. Thank you.
Thank you.
We appreciate your comment, Harry. We appreciate it.
Be careful there, Pat.
No, me and Harry are all right. We can do our accents. We can do our accents together. We're all right.
Pat, do the Cartman accent, the one you do on the phone.
Which one?
When you're hanging shit on me. When you do your
I
voice.
do that all the time. I'm always hanging shit on you.
Okay, do it now.
Do the voice. Do the
Respect.
voice.
I can't do it now.
Put him up full screen.
Respect my torta. Respect my torta. Mr. Garrison.
Thank you, Jamal. Thank you very much, mate.
This is my slot car of the week. It's a Scalar trick,
Thank you,
and it's a special one. It's got the red helmet. It's got the different helmet, so it's not the regular one that you buy. What do you call them? Liveries. It's not the standard livery that come out. And I love this car. It's very quiet, and it goes grouse around the track.
Nice.
That is nice.
And
Very
I
nice,
just want to say, someone asked a question. We'll be doing this show every fortnight, so every 2 weeks we'll be doing the live on a Wednesday night, same time every 2 weeks.
Yeah,
I saw that.
Well, there you go.
Nice, Pat.
Thanks, Harry.
Oh.
Right, get me off this bloody screen. I'm too big.
What?
That's what she said.
Okay, DG.
Oh,
car
I'm
of
glad
the
I
week.
clicked not for kids. My car of the
Yeah,
week
not for kids, no, not for kids.
is no surprise. It's the Little Legend. I'm just really enjoying this thing. Just so much fun. Looks great. Oh, fantastic. And the detail they're putting into them is really, really good. I'm really enjoying these things. So I'll probably end up getting a couple more.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I'm having so much fun with them.
I saw Tojo Todd. He's done some nice paint work on his Pioneers over the last couple of weeks.
He's done
Has he got white kits?
Yeah.
Oh no,
yeah.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Yeah, they're white kits.
They're white kits. I tell you what, they've bloody come up well. You know, Todd's really killing it. He's doing a great job. Good on you, Todd.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're going to watch this back or whatever, but yeah, good on you, man.
Yeah, they look good.
Very good. Yeah. All righty. And what about you, Shane? You had the Warsteiner, didn't you?
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
I had the Merc.
Yep, the Merc. Okay, so we got through that. That's great. And I think that's about it, fellas, unless you got something else.
That's a wrap.
No, that's
To
it.
wrap
That
on
was
the
great.
first episode.
Thank you.
And what are you worried about, Pat?
No, I'm not worried. Thanks very much for everyone who came to watch us. It's really
Absolutely.
nice. You know,
Absolutely.
we love doing it. We like doing it.
Yep.
We like having a bit of fun and a laugh, and you know, it'll get better and better, I suppose. But the first show's always the hardest. But I think we killed it. We did all right. We're still here.
We've still got 38 people watching, which is
there you go. There you go.
not bad.
Thank you.
It's a good effort.
Thank you, girls, boys and girls.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Lots of congratulations for a good effort on the first one. So we must be doing something right, fellas.
Yeah.
So thanks everyone for joining in. And I think
we'll
we'll wrap it up there.
Again.
Yep. Someone's got to. There you go.
We
Two
did
of them.
good.
I can't do it.
Woo! Can you guys
No,
get
that don't
fireworks?
work for me. No, it doesn't work for me.
Yep, you're not special.
Just ask the missus. So, all right.
That'll
Look at
do.
that. It's got the
me
disco
torch.
lights going.
I've got my torch.
All right. So,
Old
thank
school.
you, Shane Hughes. Thank you, Shane Hub. Thank you, Pat.
Thank you.
It's been a great first live, and I look forward to the
Thanks,
next one
Pete.
in 2 weeks' time.
Thanks, Alex.
Thank you,
Okay.
everyone.
We'll see you on the next one. Good night.
Hey, boys.
Nighty night.
Night.
I think we're still live.
No.